If you or someone you know has been fortunate enough to survive COVID-19 this year, then you can help save someone's life by donating plasma. KLBK's Brenda Lipinski spoke to Vitalant to find out about the crucial need for COVID-19 plasma donations. Now, Brenda, does this differ from a regular plasma donation?
Well, a plasma donation from someone who has recovered from COVID-19 has antibodies that can help people in our hospitals recover from the virus. Vitalant is asking the thousands of people who have recovered from the virus to help make that donation.
Physically, I had fever, like about 102 fever, so chills.
Donna Burkett is among the thousands of people who have gotten COVID-19.
I was on a trip and I was in Boston, so I had to figure out how to go get tested with no car. And then I had to isolate by myself in a hotel room for 10 days, so that was hard.
Since her recovery, she has decided to donate COVID plasma. It's a donation that James Duggar, Vice President of South Division for Vitalant, says can only be made by those who have survived COVID-19. The plasma carrying antibodies that can help people in hospitals beat COVID.
There is no substitute for convalescent plasma right now. The monoclonal antibody product from Eli Lilly that has been approved for emergency use is not targeted for inpatients. It's for outpatient to use to prevent disease progression, but does not apply to folks that are already on oxygen therapy in the hospitals.
And while people have donated, he says he encourages more COVID-19 survivors to donate.
Out of the 35,000 recovered patients that are in Lubbock County, we've had about 150 of those folks that have come in to do convalescent plasma donations.
The process taking an hour to complete, and Burkett saying it's worth it.
There are so many people in our country who are suffering from COVID, and this plasma is going to possibly help them recover from it. What better motivation, than to think that an hour of your time that you spend sitting, looking at your phone, reading, watching TV could help somebody, save somebody's life.
Now, I might add that was Ms. Burkett's 5th time donating her plasma. If you've survived COVID-19 and want to donate, you can set up an appointment at vitalant.org, or you can call Vitalant at 806-797-6804. Terry?